Hey folks, Landstryder here, and you're watching episode 30 in my Regrowth series. This pack's available on the Feed the Beast launcher and is made by Phoenixlodge. So today, let's see if we can't figure out what we're going to do about this gas problem that we got. I decided that I'm not going to worry. There is a way. Well, let me start by saying there is a way to store the gas in those big tanks that I had built down here. Now I've removed the tanks and put them away for now. I might come up with a use for them later. Decided I'm not going to do that, but I will quickly show you in here how we could have done that. We could have used this thing called the rotary condensator. That would have allowed us to convert our gas into liquid, that would have went into those tanks, or any other tank for that matter. It'll change a gas into a liquid, and it can also do the reverse operation. It can turn a liquid into a gas if there is a gas for that liquid. So that's what we could have used. It's kind of expensive on energy and things, and I decided that I really didn't necessarily need all that much storage or that much gas. So what I've done instead is I've directly connected my electrolytic separator through some pressure tubes straight up to the purifier up here. So the purifier now has oxygen in it, so it should work. Problem is, well, kind of a problem. It's not actually a problem. It's more of a positive thing. We've got this hydrogen that's not getting used up, and now that the electrolytic separator is full of hydrogen, it won't continue to do its job until it gets some more hydrogen. We can also see we're low on energy, and my energy cube's out of energy. So I've drained all my energy out, so I need to turn on one of them banks of engines over there, and that should start feeding us some energy over here in a moment. There it comes. So now we've got power over here again. We're good. What I want to do with that hydrogen, and we're going to do this first, then I'll come up here and we'll talk about all the configuration settings on these and such. But let's get this done first. What I want to do with that hydrogen is I want to burn it and turn it back into energy. That way we can basically get our oxygen for free. All I need is a gas burner. Where is that at? Gas burning generator. Somewhere here. I'm probably looking right by it. No. Maybe next page. Yes, right there. Gas burning generator. Not too bad. I think I got the stuff to make most of that. So first thing I'm going to need is 2 of these circuits. So for that I'm going to need 4 total of these. Oh, ran out of something. Osmium plates, I think. Yeah, it would seem so. Not too difficult. Still haven't got this stuff moved over here yet. Need to get that done real soon because I'm tired of going back and forth. Yeah, actually, that's all the osmium I got right now, huh? We'll put a little bit of that back. That might be one of the first things we do is make some more osmium with our tripler. Do I have? Okay. No, I have some osmium planted right here. So we'll use that as our ore to triple, because we're going to need some more of it in the future. Alright. Get these plates. Shouldn't take but a moment. Toss these in the rolling machine. This thing is using up power quick. Oh, it's because the lasers are going too. I forgot. I left redstone in there. Needs to be processed into more chipsets. Okay, so we're going to need more power than what we're getting right now. So let's give us more power. Let's put all the banks of engines on. We're going to be doing lots of things today, so we want to have maximum power. These should switch to blue here in a second as soon as the extra power starts coming in. Might need to upgrade my pipes, my power conduits, soon. That's not too hard. I just take the basic universal cables surround and enriched alloy, and I will get the next tier up. Those will transfer 800 RF a tick. These only transfer 200, so pretty big upgrade from one tier to the next. Yeah, clearly I think that's what's going on here. I'm being limited by my pipes, by the conduits. I'm doing a bunch of things all at once. So there we go. Now we got a bunch of plates in there. Yeah, I'm gonna need a lot of plates because these take 2 each. So there we go. Give me my 4 total. Now I can make my advanced circuits. I just used something up. I'm gonna have to make more enriched alloy soon. Let's put this in here. What are we making again? We're making a gas generator. We'll go ahead and throw the recipe up in there. So I'm gonna need an electrolytic core, an energy tablet, all kinds of stuff that I don't have just yet. So electrolytic core. That's another one. Basic circuit. That gives me my core. Okay, got that. Then casing. So casing, do I have stuff for that? I do. And 2 gas tanks and 2 more plates. So I need a couple plates over there. Put more over here first, but then I just need a few over here. So okay, let's get these tanks made. That's what I'm out of. I'm out of steel plates. Do I have steel plates in any of these other ones? I got 2 in there. There's 4 in there. There's some steel if I need to make the plates. Probably gonna need to make some plates. So we'll just tell this to use up the last couple bits of osmium there. Real quick. Give me that, and then we'll go ahead and let it make steel plates now. Now I got enough for 1 tank, but I need 2. So there's 1 tank. And there's enough for make the second one. And I think we got all the parts. No. Oh. Need the energy tablet. Energy tablet. So 2 more of these. Gives me an energy tablet. Alright. Used up the last of the steel that I had in there, but I got more plates cooking, so not a big deal. There we go. Gas burning generator. That's exactly what I wanted. And this thing is cooking up bunches of circuits. Since I just used up a bunch. That's good. I'm going to be using stacks and stacks of these redstone chipsets. And they're not that expensive. They just have to be run through the laser. Basically, it turns a piece of redstone into a redstone chipset. All it really does. Just basically it makes it use energy to do the crafting process and, you know, time, because this thing is not exactly fast unless you have a huge amount of lasers, and we're going to stick with 9. That's enough. Let's go ahead and shut that off so that I don't lose parts because I'm going around. Alright, let's take this down here. Now that we got our gas burning generator, guess what? Burns hydrogen. There it goes. It's getting some hydrogen from the electrolytic separator. Unfortunately, you can't connect this power to the back. You can't connect the power to the top. Okay, I was thinking I could connect the power to the top. What I need to do is connect the power to the back side of this. So, a couple more. These guys, cables, should have us pulling energy out of there. No. How about we rotate it? Are we in rotating mode? Let's get it in rotating mode. There we go. Rotate, rotate. Come on. Oh, that's interesting. What if I shift click? There we go. There we go. Okay, so it'll only attach to the one side. The power conduit will only attach to that one side of this. Well, in that case, why don't I? Well, I'll rearrange these cables so that the cables are in the wall and a little bit more less visible. Yeah, later. Not worry about that. They'll have the power coming into the back side of the electrolytic separator, because the electrolytic separator is getting its water from the bottom. This thing should still be able to take in hydrogen from this. Yes. So now the electrolytic separator has stopped because it's got the maximum amount of oxygen in it. And the pipe is full of oxygen. So now we're not being held up by hydrogen, we're being held up by oxygen. Our extra hydrogen is going to go over into the gas burner and provide us with additional energy into our system when this runs out. So if I turn these off, this will supply us some power once the cube runs out of power. And it also, you know, it reuses the hydrogen that we're already creating. All right, so I think we've gotten that taken care of. I'm not sure. I can't remember. If one of these separators will power 2 gas burners, or if it takes 2 gas burners on one electrolytic separator. We'll have to do some testing on that. But anyway, it's just a way to recycle our gas, our hydrogen gas. But we might need some hydrogen gas later for some other toys that we're going to make. But for now, I just want to burn it and get our energy back out of it and recycle that back into the system. So let's talk about these machines. When we open it, we'll notice that each one of these slots has a color. And we also have a configuration button up here. We've got this slot over here that allows us to add upgrades to our machines. We're not going to get into the upgrades today, but basically what the upgrades will allow, there's 2 different kinds of upgrades. We can upgrade it with speed, and we can upgrade it with efficiency. Efficiency lowers the amount of energy that it takes to do an option, or to do an action, an operation. That's what I'm trying to say. Efficiency lowers the operation cost per operation. Speed increases the amount of, or decreases the amount of time that it takes for the operation, but increases the energy use. So you can get up to 9 in each one of these slots. So you can have 9x and 9x. And then they move really fast and don't use a ton of power. But you definitely want to increase your efficiency before you increase your speed if you don't have a massive amount of power system. We don't have a massive amount of power system yet. We will later in future. But for now, we are just going to leave them all at 1x. I just wanted to mention that that's where you put your upgrades in. Once you put them in, they stay in the machine, and you can pick it up. It keeps its upgrades. You can also, there's a way to take them out. You can, I think it's a button. Once you have some in there, you can take them out. This button down here, disable, is the redstone function. Similar to, so like right now, it would only operate up when it was receiving a high redstone signal, only operate when it's receiving low, and disabled is what it is by default. And down here, it will give you some information about what amount of RF it takes per tick, and how much it currently needs to fill up its internal energy storage. So, let's talk about the slots now. They have colors. Slots have colors, kind of similar to thermal expansion, but that's where it kind of ends at that point. And then we come to the configuration, and we've got this. So over here, we've got these slots. Each one of these sides, these represent the sides. The one that's offset like this in the corner is the back side. This is the front side, top, bottom, left, and right. And each one of these has a color associated with it. You can rotate the colors. Now the colors are associated with the slots. So if I want, say I want the material to come in from the right side, that would be this one right here. So I want the material, and the material coming in goes into this slot. That's a red slot. So I need to make this side red. Okay. I don't think there's a quick way to reset them. No, not really. You can go forward or back depending on left or right button through the colors. Yeah, there's no way to reset these. It's either there, or I think gray might be nothing. So next, this is the output. This is blue. This purple slot is where you would put oxygen in from like a tank, like if you had a tank of oxygen coming in, or some other bottled form of oxygen, it would go into that slot. We're not going to worry about the purple slot at all. All we need to worry about is the input of materials, red slot, and the output of materials, blue slot. So blue slot, I want to go out the left. It's going to go into the next machine. So there we go, dark blue. And the other slots doesn't need to be anything. Then we need to make sure we turn on the auto eject. So auto eject on, and that will basically, whenever it finishes an operation, it will attempt to eject out the side into the next machine, or whatever is on the side. If it's a pipe, if it's a Buildcraft pipe, or if it's a mechanism, I don't know if it's called pipe. What are they called? Called something else. Transport pipe, logistical transporter. Whatever is on the side there, it could be a chest, it will eject into it. So as long as auto eject is on. And it'll only eject to the side that is labeled with the same color. Okay, let's talk about this, the output. We can set a color on output. I think there's actually more colors that you can set to the output. The reason for all these different colors on output is because when it outputs an item into a pipe, or particularly a logistics transporter, it can frame the item in a color, very similar to the way the Buildcraft pipes can paint things a color. So it applies a color to it, and then when it's going down the pipe, if you have any things that sort by color, I think there's a couple different ways you can do that. Diversional transporter possibly might divert things based on color, and then there's also the ability to set the machines up to only accept color. So say I had, if I set this to like dark aqua, then I had another machine later on which has these inputs set. So right now my input is dark red on that side, but if I wanted to, I could say only accept dark aqua painted items into that side. And that's what this input for is right now. And it says off right now because the strict input up here is set off. I can turn it on. And but we're not going to worry about that. None of that needs, we don't need any of that for this little setup right here. But I wanted to try to explain it real quick so that you could know that there is some really cool things you can do with sorting and colors and the logistical transporter system pipes from Mechanism. We might get into some more complicated systems with that later, so there's the groundwork for it. But for this little system, we don't need anything. It's just gonna take it into the red, take it in from the left into the red slot, output it to, or take it into the right from the red slot, take it in from the right into the red slot, and output it to the left from the blue slot. Same thing over here. Next one up, crusher. We've got to do the same thing. So it's kind of actually the red slot. This one needs to be the blue slot. And I don't really need to worry about the other ones, but I think it's a good idea to set these just in case you have other interactions to just gray, because gray I think is nothing. And this one's the next one up. Basically the same thing. I don't know if there's a way to copy these. That would be nice. Copy configurations from one machine to the next. I know some mods add an item that will do that. Maybe the configurator would do that. I don't know. Configurator. Can we do that in like configuration? Configurate? If I did, oh, actually the configurate. Oh, I can change the color from the outside. All right. Current color is gray. If I shift click on it. Oh, that's nice. I could actually use the configurator to configure it externally. So, okay, there we go. I can see the side's red. Ah, that's nice. We actually want that to be gray. Okay. We just did this one, right? Yes, we did that one. So the final one, same thing. Gray. This one needs to be red. This one needs to be blue. This one needs to be gray. So the final one is where the output's going to come out, and it's probably going to go back down into the ground. So it's probably going to have, eventually I'm going to have a pipe coming up into the side of this purification chamber, and another pipe going back down into the basement from this side of this configurator, or this side of this little setup. So now that we got all that done, let's test it out. Let's throw some osmium in there. You can see it started to use up some oxygen. It's working. with that. These are relatively noisy machines. They don't seem to be quite as noisy. Okay, there you go. It ejected 3 osmium clumps into the crusher, and that's going to crush that up. And then once that's crushed up, it's going to be dirty. It needs to go into the enrichment chamber. Oh, did I miss? Oh, don't forget to turn your auto eject on, or it won't do nothing. There we go. We'll turn auto eject on this one, even though there's nothing to eject into at the time. But later on, we will have something to eject into. So there we go. Goes into the enrichment chamber as dirty. It comes out as regular dust, and then the energized smelter will turn it into an ingot. There we go. There is my tripling setup right there. And like I said, it's really noisy. I'm sure this is going to come out on the video. Really noisy. Lots of noise from these things. So now we should be able to go downstairs and see that this thing is running again, because we're using up the oxygen. And as it uses up oxygen, it's making more oxygen and hydrogen, which is filling up this. Which is okay. Right now we don't have any, we're using up our energy out of the cube first. I think the cube takes priority over this right now. So this isn't running. But once this cube empties out, this is going to start running, and then start feeding power. I could actually feed power from the generator over into the cube rather than have it connected to this part of the network. That might be the way to do it. And then that way it would keep the cube filled up with energy. I'll think about how I want to do that, because I have this gas pipe going through the wall right now, so I'd have to route it underneath that, I think. Yeah, it would probably still work. It'd be okay. Well, I'll work with this some more later. But there we go. There's the system set up. I think I finally I've talked enough about mechanism for a while. Yeah, we've done enough with technology, or well, no, actually, I have not done enough with technology, but we've done enough with mechanism for now. Now it's time to move on to applied energistics. Yay! We are going to get on applied energistics system, and I have been growing quartz over here. Ooh, look at that full thing of 10 by 10 by 10 quartz. it's yeah, that's going to be good. Okay, I can take the sprinkler down now, just to prevent me from lagging from little particles and stuff. I got a little bit of that in here already. A little bit of that. That gives me 16 Certus quartz. Not too much. This is gonna be one of those times when I'm glad that I put Fortune 3 on my pickaxe, because now I have to break this quartz to get some quartz. The problem is before I get too far, I need charged Certus quartz. So I need to make a charger. That's going to be okay because the recipe's changed, so I don't actually need Fluix crystals to make a charger like you would normally. Thing about that is, what I do need is a bunch of stuff from, or a bunch of mechanism stuff, and some steel. Alright, well, steel, that actually leads me right into something else I wanted to tell you about mechanism and stuff. So I can make steel in this thing, the metallurgic infuser. It will allow me to make steel. So what I need to do is get some iron first, if I have enough iron, if I have any iron over here. In fact, I'm thinking about it and I don't remember making iron. I don't know if I have any iron. No iron there. Any iron left in here? No. Yeah, I really need to get the plantation set up so that I have massive amounts of these materials now, because these little seven long rows are not cutting it, especially for things like iron. I've been using so much of it. But this would be another one that's good to go run through the ore tripling process. Hopefully, okay. Is it done running the osmium? So remember, I put 8 osmium in, 24 osmium out. Very nice. I think I need some of that over here, maybe. So what I'm trying to make is the charger. We'll set that recipe up. Oh, I'm going to need an elite control circuit, which is, whoops. Put the recipe back, and then let's look at elite control circuit, which is the refined circuit board. That's these. I have some refined circuit boards. That's good. And pretty sure that I got to make basic circuit. Actually, I need two because I'm going to need one of these advanced circuits. I need, what am I missing? Boards. I'm missing the boards. I got one. Oh. Okay, what do I need in there? Bronze? No, I need redstone. Okay. Redstone's not too difficult. I got a little bit of redstone right over here. I apologize for the noise. Can't do too much about it from the machines. I need to put up those signs from Chisel that say "Caution, noisy area. Wear ear protection." So that goes in there. That's going to give me two of those. No, what am I short now? Ah, enriched alloy. Got a little bit of that left here. There we go. One, and I'm still short something. Oh, I need two circuits for those. Jeez. Does that mean I need two circuits for the next stage? I hope not. But let's see here. It is this guy right here, the elite controls. I do need two. Dang. And I need refined alloy. Okay. Well, that actually is better than I was going to show you steel. Guess I'm going to show you refined alloy then. And recipes in here. Refined alloy. Somewhere? No. How about alloy? There we go. 3 different kinds of alloy. I'm going to need all of them eventually. You start by making the enriched alloy, which is the iron and the redstone. I did that with a stack of redstone before. Now to make the refined alloy, I'm going to need diamond or diamond dust. If I throw a single diamond in there, yeah, go get some diamonds. If I throw a single diamond in there, I'm only going to be able to make one alloy with it, one enriched alloy. Actually, I think I'm going to need to make the other alloy first. Just let me get some diamond. I only got 4. You notice that the redstone row is gone from here, and that is because it's out here now. Did get that one moved over here. Uh-oh. I got a party going on out here. There we go. Break up that party. Oh, good. And then it's almost completely spread for the whole thing. So yeah, let me get some redstone. Get a bunch of redstone, in fact. And then now I can take that. We're gonna need a lot of redstone for all the things that we're gonna be doing. And I still have this recipe over. I need to move these guys over there. Really. Oh yeah, that's going to give me tons of redstone. Excellent. I really needed that. So the first thing we're going to need to do is make the alloy. We're going to need to make some more alloy. I got a little bit of it right over here. So I put this in here, and I can either drop, you see that's going to give me 1 refined. So redstone 10. So if I put 1 redstone in there, I get 10 units over here, and that's going to give me 1 refined alloy, or 1 enriched alloy. Well, I would like to do something different. I'd like to switch that for a second. What this is going to do is it's going to give me a different material here. It's going to give me compressed redstone, like so. It's going to mess up my supply chain for a second, but that's okay. And I'm going to 2 enriched redstone. I can put that back in. Now, when I drop an enriched redstone, it only took one redstone to make the enriched redstone, but when I drop a enriched redstone in there, I get 100 units over here. So I'm going to do the same with my diamonds. Sorry, enrichment chamber. So there we go. We're going to get, I'm going to do probably 2 diamonds here. Get myself some alloy, some better alloy. So once I have 20 units here, in fact, put that in, so I can get to 20 units. I think I'm going to need more of the regular stuff too. Yeah. So this guy, I'm waiting for. I have the gold. Do I have the gold circuit? I'm pretty sure I do. There they are. The gold chipsets. All I need now is some the reinforced alloy. Yeah, that's all I need to finish that process up. So I really can't do anything with this until I use up my redstone, and then I can put my diamond in. If I want to stop this process and dump out my material, I can press this dump button, but then I'll lose the redstone that I have in there. I don't really want to do that, because I need that stuff. But now that I got all this I got a lot of redstone, so I can go ahead and start making some more of those circuits. Make some more of these circuits. Probably make some more of these circuits too, because I'm going to need them. Most likely I'm going to need these things for the applied energistics stuff. This is kind of a complicated, much more complicated, convoluted recipe set than what you would normally do for this stuff. So that's okay. I don't mind. I like that kind of complexity in my crafting with all of this stuff going on. And again, I apologize for the noise. I shouldn't probably stand over there while I'm trying to talk to you guys. It's probably going to come through pretty loud on the thing. So right now we are running on the gas burning generator. Gas burning generator is producing all of our power. The energy cell has drained out. And as I suspected, this is not going to produce enough power. I mean, it's definitely not intended to. It's really just to get us, really just to recycle the hydrogen out of here so that we're not wasting it. But yeah, that's running everything upstairs right now, and it's running out of hydrogen relatively quick. So when that runs out of hydrogen, I'm going to have to feed the system some more power from one of the gas generators. So might as well give it one bank of power from over there, just to keep it kind of moving along. And get more iron. Let's see here. Is this ready yet? It's really close. Okay, we're almost done. We got one more to go, and then we can switch over and do the next level up, and we can make our circuit. Okay, so switch that out. Now if I drop diamonds in there, I'm going to be able to do 20 with those 2 diamonds. Much better than only being able to do 2 if I would have just threw the diamonds in there. So let's see, we need steel plates. Should be ready to go over here. Let's go ahead and craft the rest of those steel plates. And let's see, refined steel. I think I have that in here somewhere. There's some more iron. There's some more enriched alloy. That's good. There's some more iron. Refined steel. There it is. I need 2 of those. That's good. And then put these in here. Alright, and now that I got a couple of these ready to go, I can finish this process up. And get my elite control circuit. Lock that one, because I'm going to be needing more of those. So there's my elite control circuit. Now I still got to make another advanced one because of that. Because of reasons. 1, 2 of those. Gives me 1 of those. Nope, what am I missing? I'm missing the board. I just made a bunch of those, so that's good. There we go. The advanced control circuit. And is that everything? Oh, it is. Look at that. A charger. All right. I'll go right there for now. So now I can charge my quartz. I'll go throw the quartz in there. This thing is really hard to tell when it's charged. I think it's charged. Yay, charged quartz. I've got a shocking, so shocking. Super duper. It just changes like it's you a little bit in my texture pack. There was a texture pack that, or there was a version of Sortex where the charged quartz had a completely different appearance, and I like that. I might have to do that. I think it was just basically it was flipped the same. It was the same texture, but it was flipped, so that when it changed, it was really obvious that it had changed. I might do that. I might just go in and flip that image. So now that I've got that, I've got redstone. What is the other thing I need? I need nether quartz. Find some nether quartz somewhere. Should have some of that over here somewhere. Yeah, nether quartz. And some water. Just any water will do. I can go over here to the ocean. I can make myself some. Let's see if this works. Started. Yes, did. Ooh, unnatural stuff. Got some. Where is it at? Flux crystal. Alright, so we're on our way to doing something here with applied energistics, but I think we're going to wrap it up at this point. So we got to the charger, we got the fluid crystal, we've got to start on applied energistics. Next episode, I have some really cool things planned. We're gonna get the basic stuff for applied energistics going. Hopefully, I'll look into whatever I need for that, but I want to get to that far. I wanted to get this finished up and show you how to configure all this stuff, and I hope I did a good job. You guys can let me know in comments if that made sense, if that all made sense to you, what I showed. And I'm going to need to make tons more resources, materials, get that all set up in here. Good thing I got the redstone over there. But now it's time for, well, actually, one more thing about next episode. I got some more plans. So I'm going to do a little bit of applied energistics, but I have another plan for something else. You may notice that I got the map expanded another 3 tiles over this direction in here. And on this map there's this little bit of oil right here. Now I'm not interested in the oil, but if you look at this right here beside it, there's a little square that you can't really see it on the map. But trust me, there's a mausoleum there from the gravestone mod. So there's a dungeon. I've been looking for one of those. I finally found one. So we're going to go and probably explore that a bit. So we're going to do a little bit of applied energistics, and we're going to do a little dungeon crawling next episode. But now it's time for the induction into the Hall of Heroes. So today's induction into the Hall of Heroes is going to be Tim Jalas. I hope I said that right. Tim Jalas. And his in-game name is Halali. Hala Ali? I don't know. I'm sure he can correct. I'm sure he'll correct me on how to pronounce that. So Halali, I guess is his in-game name. So welcome, Tim, to the Hall of Heroes. Let me get your skull made here, and we'll go get your proper item. Not sure what armor to use. Not sure. I guess I need to see the. I guess I need to see the skull before I decide on armor. So let's get that finished up. Got started. I mean, give me a piece of that. I only want one. I only got 2 in there. Need to bring some up from downstairs. Got plenty down there of the living rock. Alright, let's see what this looks like, and then we'll go pick some armor out. Oh, okay, he's got some goggles and such. I'm pretty sure somebody has asked for the... What is it called? It's the stuff from Tinker's Construct. See, I kind of want to see what that looks like. Tinkers, that's... oh, shoot, there's so many Tinkers. Let me try it from the other end. Oh, no, past it. I've seen it. there for a second. This stuff right here, traveler's gear. Traveler's vest. Is this hard? No, it's not that hard. Traveler's vest, boots, and legs. Is there legs? What goes on the legs? The belt, probably. Well, we'll give it a shot. We'll give it a shot. Or does the wings go in there? I don't know. I guess we'll make the vest and the boots and the belt and see if that works. So the vest was some leather, some wool. Should have a little bit of wool over here, yeah. And an iron ingot. Right? Is that right? No. It's got to be like, oh, aluminum ingot. Okay. I can do that. I got aluminum. That node is really getting low down up there. It's almost done with whatever it's doing. What was that? Probably aluminum again. For the boots. Was it like this and aluminum and string? Yep, boots. Never made this stuff before. Kind of curious about it. I might try it on real quick. And a belt, which is 2 aluminum. Oh, could need one more. 2 aluminum. And what was the rest? Leather was this way. And a chest. In the middle gives you the belt. Let's see what this looks like. Is that right? No, belt probably not what goes there. What could possibly go there instead? The gloves? Or the wings? Maybe there's no pants. So where would the belt go? Would the belt go here? No? Would the belt go in here somewhere? Maybe you just keep it on your hotbar? I don't know. I know it's supposed to do something. Control B. B. No, that opens bobbles. I'd have to do some reconfiguring of my my thing. What else could possibly go on the legs? Let me try the traveler's wings. Try that. What's that? Gold and brass, right? Gold, bronze, 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 gold. Okay. So 2 gold, some bronze. Was that bronze? And a ender pearl. Does this go on the legs? Yeah, there. Whoa. It does go on the legs, but it doesn't show it on the legs. It shows it on your back. Okay, so what do I look like there? F5. Well, looks pretty cool. Yeah, it does look cool. For sure. Okay, so, but I think instead yeah, that's kind of cool looking equipment. I think instead of the little wings, get those off. Actually, get all this off. Instead of those wings, we're just going to do wood. Yep. It's going to do wooden pants. There we go. Wooden pants. All right, let's go get Tim into the Hall of Fame, and we're going to wrap this up. Hall of Fame. Hall of Heroes. We'll say it right. There we go. Tim, you can go on this side. Right here. I'll go like that. Oh, I don't know. I don't like that. There's no arms. Well, make a suggestion for something better for a chest plate. No, I'll change it out. But there we go for now. Welcome, Tim, to the Hall of Heroes. Your glasses are gone, too. Sorry, buddy. Doesn't do the second layer of the skins, so can't control that. Anyway, this is done processing iron now. Excellent. Next episode, look forward to getting a little bit of a applied energistics system started and a dungeon crawl. So, and then after that, I think we're going to get back into some more magic. So, I guess the only other thing I didn't mention is I did change the roof on that house right there. I like that look right there. I'm going to do the other one later. I was experimenting with it. Brought it out one to see if that was good enough. It wasn't good enough. And then I tried this suggestion from Michael, and I like that. I like the look of that. That little bit of flat roof actually kind of looks good with that house design. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it. Be sure and leave a like, comment, thumbs up, and all that fun stuff. And until next time, I will catch you later.